Hey there, I just thought I'd make a video showing off how I liked Nintendo's E3 yesterday. No, E3 isn't necessarily over with. Who knows, Nintendo may announce something new somewhere down the line. I know that for certain that we now have a all-new Super Smash Bros. Website that will be updating us 5 days a week. So, just like Super Smash Bros. Dojo, of course, I'll be signed on to that to check in every once or so. But yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Alright, so yesterday's E3, or yesterday's Nintendo Direct, it was okay. I mean, it really didn't have a wow factor to it at all. So, I mean, it had games that majority of it had games that I really didn't care about, really. And really the biggest highlight, of course, out of it, and I'm sure everyone would agree, that the biggest highlight of it all was Super Smash Bros. Now, the inclusion of the villager in there, I think, is pretty creative. It's just the way that they set up his moveset. And it's kind of comical, too. So, in a sense, he kind of reminds me of Mr. Game & Watch. I've never played any... Well, I played a little bit of the Game & Watch, but... Anyway. And then, I'm sure Mega Man fans everywhere we're glad to hear that Mega Man was in there. Like I say in my previous video, in my pre-3 video, I have not played a single Mega Man game at all. But I have come to expect something like this to happen. If they were going to cast any Capcom character, that it would possibly more likely be Mega Man. So I don't know too much about Mega Man. I'm not saying that I don't like it. I will not say anything bad about it. Okay, you say it's a good game, I say, alright. You okay? It's just I haven't played it. Maybe I would before Smash Bros. Comes out. I don't know. It's kind of funny, though. Just last year, right about the time that Kid Icarus Uprising was released, they start work on the next Smash Bros. This is like the same team that pretty much worked on Kid Icarus, the latest one. And of course, they include Pit in there, which I have to say, I really do hope that they use the same voice actor that they used for Kid Icarus Uprising, because you hear him because they cast someone different for Brawl, and it just sounds horrible. Just horrible. And anyway, so, yeah, they just came up, they had that going on. And then, like 3 days ago, Nintendo just released Animal Crossing, and here we come to find that the person you play as in the Animal Crossing games is a fighter in there. I just thought that was kind of funny how that works. So yeah, I'm sure we're all excited for Smash Bros. I know I am. Oh yeah, back on the topic of new characters, the Wii Fitness Trainer. I'm really not going to say anything bad about that, but I mean, when I first saw that post, I thought it was a joke. Then I thought, wait. Why would Nintendo joke about things? Thought about it for a while until I saw that, I can't remember the director's name right now, but the director for Smash Bros., he posted on Miiverse that it was true, and that he actually announced it at E3 during a developers conference or something. And they had a video on there. It looked pretty funny though. I don't know. They made something work. I mean, all right. So anyway, it's good to see that they're gonna be it's coming out next year and all that. Although I want to keep my guard up here because you know what they did previously with Super Smash Bros. Brawl. You know that they delayed that. I just want to bring up that the possibility that they may delay it. And Nintendo lately has been delaying a pretty good amount of games. I mean, Luigi's Mansion, Kid Icarus Uprising, Pikmin 3. I do believe they just said so yesterday for Wii Fit U and the Wii Party U or something. So I just want to be the person to say that just be wary, and don't say I didn't tell you so if they say next year that they're going to delay Super Smash Bros. I know that would be a disappointment, but I mean just be on your guard. Moving right along, I was excited to see that they had a new, that they were going to come out with another Mario Kart. They said they were going to come out with Mario Kart, so there we go. It'll be quite amazing to see it in HD. The Mario Kart and the hovercrafts thing. It's pretty dang awesome. I have to say the anti-gravity. That's what it was. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's just I'm not hyped up for it at the moment. That's not until next year or so. Now, for the Super Mario title they announced, I'm not excited for that at all. Mainly because it just looks like that they just pretty much took stuff from Super Mario 3D Land and then just added stuff to it. I mean, I get that it's new. I get that you get to play as different people besides Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Toad from the new Super Mario Bros. That they have for Wii and Wii U. I get that they have a variety now, and that's good. But it's I really wasn't expecting anything like this. So believe it or not, I'm kind of less interested in this one. I don't know. I may try it out, rent it, try it out, but it doesn't seem like one I would actually keep. All over Miiverse, people were hoping for either a second Super Mario Sunshine or a third Mario Galaxy. I guess that's for another time or something. I hope so, But it is what it is. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't go over the 3DS games too much. I know we have the trailers, and I know they're available to play at E3. As far as 3DS games go, they pretty much went over the Pokemon stuff, which I'm also sorry to say I really don't care too much about. And then, of course, the fact that, Smash Bros. Is going to be on 3DS as well as Wii U. Really, they just treated the Super Smash Bros. News as a whole, and it basically, I see it that it basically will be, unless if there is going to be a distinctive difference between the Wii U version and the 3DS version, as far as any other additional differences go. We just have to wait and see for that new type of news to come out. Now, I guess I can kind of understand why they didn't go over any of the 3DS games that we can expect out and stuff. I guess it's mainly because, like I said in my previous video, they've pretty much done nothing but release Nintendo Directs every month this year. And I imagine that they probably plan to do so for the rest of the year, and that's probably going to be their thing. I mean, I was upset when Nintendo Power was canceled, when they went out of business. And now I'm starting to see why. I guess Nintendo just came to them and said, hey, you know what? We're going to be broadcasting news in our Nintendo Directs more frequently than not. So, sorry, but internet just caught up to the world. Oh, I'm almost forgetting a game. I'm not too much hyped up for it at all, but I mean, it still looks amazing and all that. Not to mention the fact that I'm still getting into the Legend of Zelda series. Wind Waker, as I understand it, that is one of the great Legend of Zelda games, and I haven't played that one, so yeah, that'll be my chance to try that out. Now, before I close here, I don't think there's anything else I have to say about Nintendo. There is something I have to rant about, and it's outside of Nintendo. Alright, so, in case y'all didn't know, I am a Kingdom Hearts fan. And the big thing for Kingdom Hearts fan this week was that Kingdom Hearts 3 had been announced. Here's my concern. The bad news. Okay, yeah, sure it's going to be on the PlayStation 4. It is like on every single PlayStation, except for like the 4 that made it to Nintendo consoles. But then that's like the big games. They always are going to the PlayStations. But then, the day after they announced Kingdom Hearts 3, just yesterday, they announced that they're also putting it on the Xbox One. Really? Really? The suckiest console to ever be announced, and you're going to put it on the Xbox One. I mean, it's good to see that you're actually putting it on another console other than the PlayStation, but, someone else is on the waiting room, They've been waiting ever since they had the Wii with them. Come on! I mean, it's too late to put something on the Wii now. I mean, I guess you could try, but I mean, do you know how many players out there, how many Nintendo fans have been wanting to have Kingdom Hearts on the Wii? To have a Wii remote to slash around as a Keyblade? Yeah, I'm one of those. As for this thing, this baby right here, this is pretty much like a giant version, a larger version of the DS. That's how I pretty much picture the Wii U. Larger version of the DS. In a sense, it is. I mean, you could have this as your touchscreen, your map, just like 358 Days, whatever that coded game that I don't care about, or Dream Drop Distance. I mean, come on. Not to mention you could do more with this besides using it as a touchscreen. I mean, perfect. There are many games at the moment that I could use as perfect examples. Nintendo Land, they have a whole bunch of innovative ways to use the gamepads. Let's see. Lego City. Yeah, Lego City is another good example of that. But I mean, seriously, what is the deal, Square Enix? What is the deal with y'all being so buddy-buddy with Sony? I mean, I do appreciate the games that you have provided us for the Kingdom Hearts series on the other Nintendo consoles, but I mean, seriously, I'm not going to go out of my way just to purchase another console just to play one game that I want to play. I mean, for the other for the other 3 Kingdom Hearts games that have been on the PlayStation consoles. That would be the Vita, the PlayStation 1, and the PlayStation... No, not the Vita. The PSP. Whatever. The PSP, the PlayStation 1, and the PlayStation 2. Unless Kingdom Hearts didn't go on PlayStation 1. Doesn't matter. Look, point being, just whatever consoles y'all put Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 1, and Kingdom Hearts 2 on. I've had to, I've had to rely on on people to upload walkthroughs right here on YouTube just to watch them. And of course, they're entertaining and all that, but it's like, it kind of takes away from the joy of actually playing it, you know? So, yeah, I've had to rely on spoilers. I actually had to dive into the spoilers just to catch up. Yeah, speaking of porting Kingdom Hearts games to the PlayStation, you're coming out with an HD collection of the Kingdom Hearts games, and you're putting that on the PlayStation 3. You just announced a new console, which, unless it's going to be backwards compatible with PlayStation 3 games, then okay, which, I don't know. B, may I stress this any longer? Not to mention the fact that, didn't you say you're going to put 358/2 days on there? Oh, wait, that's right, you said you're going to put only the cutscenes. How about people who actually want to play it, who didn't get a chance to play it? Again, this is pretty much like a bigger version of the DS, in a sense. Oh, and, Nintendo's finally on the bandwagon with HD. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's all I wanted to pretty much rant about. It's good to see that good to hear that they're going to actually do new Disney Worlds, so that's exciting. Any of you who are really hoping to see Star Wars, Indiana Jones, or Marvel in there, as fun as that sounds, I'm sorry to say, in my opinion, I don't think that they would do that just yet. And may I remind you that there are going to be other Kingdom Hearts games in the series, so they may give it a chance at somewhere down the line, but I just think that it's a little too early to try to jump into the Star Wars world, or the more like universe, really, or the Indiana Jones, or Marvel for that matter. I mean, if they do it, then okay, that's fine. It's just I'm saying I don't know if they're going to do that just yet. Maybe with Marvel, because I mean it's been like since 2009 since I did that. Bought Marvel. I would like to see some Pixar stuff in there. They haven't done that, and I've definitely been waiting on that. I'd like to see worlds like Princess and the Frog and stuff. To see like the most recent and Tangled. Maybe they could do like a Meet the Robinsons world or something. Oh, that's what I almost forgot. They need to do Wreck-It Ralph. They need to put Wreck-It Ralph in there. That movie was awesome. Pretty much every gamer's dream right there. Which, by the way, fun fact, Sora actually appeared in Wreck-It Ralph. You don't believe me? Hang on a moment. Okay, yeah, I don't think you'll be able to see it in something this small, but I'll just tell you where to look. On the Tapper scene, when Tapper is serving drinks, that brief scene, look at the very bottom, just like this direction, and you'll see him. Now, I don't think you can see him here, but just, give that a watch and be on the lookout on the left side of the screen, bottom left, and he's in like 8-bit form. So, there's a fun fact for you. One other thing I wanted to bring up before I close, I really enjoyed Dream Drop Distance. That was really good. The graphics were great. It's almost been a year since that game's been out. Wow, I can't believe it. But anyway, I just want to bring up that, I want to see this as a Worlds. Shibuya. I'm referring to the World ends with you. Pretty much 3DS or the Kingdom Hearts Stream Drop Distance. It introduced me to the World Ends with You crew, and I started playing it on the iOS. They ported it like a month later to the iOS, and I really enjoyed that. And of course, they say that there's hints about there being a second World's End with You. So I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see what Square Enix says. I don't know if they're doing any E3 presentations at all, though. I'm just gonna have to wait on standby, really. But yeah, that would be cool to have a second World Ends with You. I'd love to see Neku and the crew again in the next Kingdom Hearts. So that'd be great. Yeah. So like I said, there should be other news coming up. I don't know. I mean, it's not the end of the V3, not yet. So with that, I'll close another video. Like what you like and fave what you love if you enjoy this video and look forward to more. Click that subscribe button. Please leave a comment or video response. This is Tommy Kane, and till then, back to adventure.